Let me ask you something. Have you ever stopped your motorcycle directly behind a car at a red light, thinking it's the safest and most normal thing to do? If yes, let me break a truth that no one really tells you. That single habit might actually be the most dangerous thing you do on the road. See, most riders don't realize that stopping behind a vehicle traps you. It puts your life into the hands of two complete strangers, the driver in front of you and the driver behind you. And if either of them makes a mistake, you become nothing but collateral damage. Smart riders, the ones who actually last decades on the road, know this secret. The moment you stop behind a vehicle, you've already lost control of your escape route. You're no longer in charge of your safety. You're just hoping everyone else around you pays attention. But hoping never saved lives. Strategy does. Think about it. A distracted driver behind you only needs 1 second of looking at their phone before ramming into your back. The car in front, if it rolls back on a slope or suddenly stalls, you're the cushion that gets crushed. And worst of all, when you're boxed in, you have nowhere to go. You're stuck, powerless, waiting for fate. Now, the reason I'm telling you this is because riders who survive, riders who outsmart traffic, they never gamble on luck. They follow principles that separate smart motorcyclists from the average riders who end up as statistics. And one of those principles is simple: never stop directly behind a vehicle. In this video, I'm going to reveal the 5 powerful reasons why the smartest riders in the world avoid this deadly habit. Once you understand them, you'll never look at traffic lights, junctions, or traffic jams the same way again. You'll see what the smart ones see, the hidden dangers no one talks about. And once your brain locks onto this mindset, it'll feel impossible to ride the old way again. Reason 1. Rear-end collisions are deadlier for riders. When you stop directly behind a vehicle, you're putting your entire life on a single gamble that the driver behind you is paying attention. But let's be honest, how many drivers today are glued to their phones, sipping coffee, or fiddling with the radio? If they don't notice the light change and you're stuck like a sitting duck behind a car, you become the shock absorber. For cars, a rear-end accident is a dent in the bumper. For a rider, it's a trip to the hospital if you're lucky. Smart riders understand this. You don't wait in the line of fire. You leave space, or you angle out, because that single second of escape is what separates a safe ride from your last one. Reason 2. The vehicle in front can crush you. Most riders trust the car in front of them, but that's a deadly mistake. Cars roll back on slopes. Trucks can jerk backward when shifting gears. Even a small stall or sudden movement can turn you into a sandwich between 2 steel cages. Here's the truth. When you're directly behind, you've given away control of your own survival. You are literally banking on the driver ahead being perfect. And when has traffic ever been perfect? Smart riders know better. They never place themselves in a position where someone else's mistake instantly becomes their death sentence. Reason 3. No escape route means no second chance. Motorcycle safety isn't about looking cool. It's about always having a backup plan. When you stop behind a vehicle, you close off every possible escape. Imagine a car slams brakes in front and a truck barrels down behind. You're trapped. No lane, no angle, no movement. Just you, frozen in a box. The smartest riders never allow themselves to get boxed in. They stop offset from the car, leaving a lane open. They make sure if chaos erupts, they can move. Because riders who survive for years don't wait for miracles. They engineer their own chances to live another ride. Reason 4. Being invisible is the real killer. Cars already struggle to see motorcycles in their mirrors. Now imagine being tucked directly behind a vehicle, completely invisible to cross traffic. If a driver tries to change lanes suddenly, they don't see you, they only see the car ahead. That means you're erased from the road until it's too late. Visibility is survival. Smart riders position themselves where they can be seen, angled, offset, and ready to catch the eye of drivers. Because what kills riders most often isn't speed, it's invisibility. And stopping behind a car makes you disappear exactly when you need to be noticed. Reason 5. Stopping behind a vehicle builds weak habits. The biggest danger isn't just the crash, it's the mindset. Every time you stop behind a vehicle, you're training yourself to be passive, to trust the traffic. And once you program your brain with weak habits, those habits become automatic.